वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तं पुनः पुनः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं वन्दे तं सच्चिदानन्दं यतिवर्यं महामतिं वेदवेदान्तसारग्नं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं श्रीगुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं सद्गुरुं सच्चिदानन्दं साध्वर्यं सनातनं सद्वेदान्तप्रवक्तारं सदा स्वान्ते स्मराम्यहं गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो नमो महभ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Today is really a blissful day for the all Jignasus who is following Shankaracharya's tradition. That is because today is the Jayanti, the birthday of our holy Guru Shri Shri Sachidanandendra Saraswati Sadguru Swamiji. So on this day, it is an occasion to remember Swamiji specially. So that is because there is no day, especially for us, which has gone without remembering Swamiji. Because whenever we study Vedanta, that is because of that Swamiji only. That has come, the pure Vedanta, the pure Shankara Vedanta, the pure Shuddha Shankara Vedanta has come only from this Swamiji. Without him, we would have not got a right path to travel in this journey. At least to travel. Forget about reaching the goal. At least to travel, we didn't have got any kind of Shruti or Smriti knowledge. So that's why I thought to have some kind of manana about Swamiji. So now Shri Shri Devra Kurkani ji has written one song about Swamiji. I will translate that song to English. Before that, I just want to know, so what thought you have got about Swamiji based on your past learning and present learning? What is that? What thought will come in your mind about Swamiji?
The primary thought is he dispelled the issue that I was facing for a very long time. For a very long time, because from a young age, I have started reading these various texts of Vedanta, especially the ones like Viveka Chudamani, Tattva Bodha, Atma Bodha, and they were very fascinating for me. But after a certain point, most of us, including me, we hit the rooftop. That beyond this point, the knowledge is not it's not tenable for me. It is becoming something like a theology. Like it is intellectually intriguing, but not exactly experiential or useful. So, first time when I read Swamiji's work, which was Misconceptions about Shankara, that haziness that went clearly, that went. And I was like, this is something I was trying to find for so long, and lastly I have found it. And it felt like a relief and a divine blessing simultaneously. From that point onwards, eventually, all the misconceptions, starting from the basics till the cryptic concepts of Vedanta, Swamiji's position, the more I'm learning, the more fascinated I feel, the more happy I feel, and the more, as they call it, in my anubhava, that is, I can I can know it in my anubhava that what he's saying is satya, What the Shruti is saying is Satya. What Bhagavad Pada Acharya has said is Satya. And it is not something that I have to believe. It is not a dogma. It is Swanubhava Siddha. So that is why he is Guru. No doubt about it. Whether he like replace, I cannot replace him with anyone. There is no one, no alternative. That's my position, and that will be very clear. It is clear to me now. It will be clear in future also. There is no replacement of Swami.
Yes. So the exact meaning of Guru will be applicable to the Swamiji only,
Yes.
especially in this Vedantic path. Uh, Actually speaking, there are so when I start to say about Swamiji, it will not end because his life story itself is like that. So he has come from poor family. He didn't had anything. So with that stand also, we can't imagine that he has done such a great work. That is different story. And then if when it comes to Vedanta, so actually speaking, we can only see Swamiji through his books and through his students, that is Shishyas only. So that's why, so the immediate Shishya, there are many students of Swamiji, but just like how Sureshwaracharya is the only, so what we can find, there might be other students of Shankaracharya who has realized, but they might have not written any books. But only the student of Shankaracharya whom we can see, whom we can see in his books, where there is nothing different from the Acharya's tradition. That we can see only through Sureshwaracharya's Bhashya, Sureshwaracharya's Vartika and Naishkarmya Siddhi. In fact, it will be useful to understand Shankara Vedanta more precisely. If you compare to Anandagiri Tika and Vartikas, so there is a lot of gap that already you know some of the things.
Yes.
So now let us see. So what Devara Kulkarni ji has written about Swamiji. Actually speaking, the love and affection what they had with the Swamiji, we we not even get that kind of bhakti. Some translators translation of English, no, it will be difficult to say. When I say love, many things will come into picture for the normal person. So that's why I will tell that as the bhakti which Devara Kulkarni had with the Swamiji. No, that kind of bhakti, it is very difficult to come in our mind. That is because we have not gone to that position. So see, by looking at his songs, we can identify that. So that Devara Kulkarni ji has written many songs. Since he was the Upasaka of Dattatreya, so at the end of Ankita, we will call that as Ankita, no? In the Ankita, he has taken the name of Shankaracharya, Sachidanandendra Swamiji, and Dattatreya. Three names. It is very difficult for a poet to include that in the Ankita, all the three names. In any of the Ankita, I have not found such kind of Ankita. That might be there. I need to check with other scholars who know about this. But just imagine how he has included, and that's why he is called Vedanta Kavi, Vedanta Chatura, Vedanta Kavi. So, and along with Dattanamamrita, he has written more than 120 songs about Dattatreya. Okay, so there the history, Dattatreya history part will come, and Dattatreya Prarthana, prayer part will come. Dattatreya Upasana part, that will come, and then Dattatreya Tattva part. that is Vedantic part will come, and lastly the Mangala Arati part that will come. That is under Dattanamamrita. And also he has written another song book that is called Atma Gnana Lahari. So where many Vedantic concepts he has included in Atma Gnana Lahari. Okay, and then he has also written poetic book that is called in the Tripadi. Okay, so poems will be having Shatpadi, Tripadi, like that. So in Tripadi, so that is three sentences. So he has written Tripadi, which is called Vedanta. Some other name it has got Brahmagna Vachanagalu. Brahmagna Vachanagalu. So there entire most of the Vedantic concept he has covered in that poetic book. So I also has written about the Vyakhyanas also, the sub-Vyakhyanas, how it is affecting those things and all he has written. So from that, because from the songs and poems, so most bhavas, the feelings, it will be expressed in the songs than prose. In prose also he has expressed that is different. In poem and songs that will come more. So from that we can able to identify that what the kind of bhakti he had with our Swamiji. Because in a Ganagapura he has seen his Aradhya Daiva Dattatreya in form of Swamiji. Do you know about that? In a Ganagapura Kshetra, so he has took darshana because there are many stories happened in Ganagapura where that Narasimha Saraswati, the incarnation of Dattatreya, has given the darshan to their bhaktas. So he had heard about that story, but one time, so he appeared, Dattatreya, that Narasimha Saraswati appeared in the form of Sri Sachidanandendra Swamiji. So we can just imagine what kind of highest bhakti he had with our Swamiji. So that's why. So let us see one very nice Arati song about the Swamiji. This Arati song was written. So when actually, yes, he is in one of the Sabha. So Devaraj Kalikani was invited for the remembrance of the Swamiji, because Swamiji passed away in 1975. At that time, they arranged some conference to have some words on the Swamiji. At that time, for Devaraj Kulkarniji also, they told to tell something about the Swamiji. Okay, so he immediately wrote this song. It is very difficult to write such kind of song that is called Ashu Kavita. So he immediately wrote this song. So the songs come like this. Mangala Guru, Mangala Jaya Mangala, Mangala Jaya Mangala, Mangala Guru Sachidanandendra, Mangala Vedantam Chandra, Mangala Guru Sachidanandendra, Mangala Vedantam Chandra, Mangala Jaya Mangala, Mangala Jaya Mangala. This is the Pallavi. So for the Guru, Mangala Guru Sachidanandendra Swamiji. So he is Mangala Vedantambudi Chandra. Chandra, that is moon. The moon is just like the moon will give the soft light to all the world. So just like that, so he is Vedantambudi Chandra. Somewhere Vedanta. So this Chandra has come. You are the Vedantambudi Chandra. From the Vedanta, you have you have come from the Vedanta and you are like a Chandra for all of the Jignasus. In the
Right.
first canto, he says, Adi Shankarara Prasthanatraya Bhashya Sagarada Manthanadi Shodhisi Vedantada Parishuddhiya Sampradayavanu Torisidi ಹಾದಿ ತಪ್ಪಿರುವ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನಗಳ ದೋಷವ ಧೈರ್ಯದಿ ಹೊರಗೆಳೆದಿ ಬೋಧ ಕಾಲದಲೆ ಅನುಭವ ರೂಪದಿ ಸಾಧಕರನು ನೆಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದಿ ಮಂಗಲ ಜಯ ಮಂಗಲ ಮಂಗಲ ಜಯ ಮಂಗಲ. ಆದಿಶಂಕರರ ಪ್ರಸ್ಥಾನತ್ರಯ ಭಾಷ್ಯಸಾಗರದ ಮಂಥನದಿ. That means from the ocean of Shankaracharya's Prasthanatraya, you have churned, you have done a churning in the ocean of the Shankaracharya's Prasthanatraya. So from that churning, what you got? Shodhisi Vedantada Parishuddhiya. So Shuddha Vedanta you got, because
Yes.
when you say Prasthanatraya Bhashya, we don't know which one is original Bhashya, because it is very difficult task to get proper Prasthanatraya Bhashya. So at the time of Britishers, no, they have done some work to get some of the scriptures of our rishis. Okay, their contribution is also there, but the thing is, so to get proper Shankaracharya's Prasthanatraya and other, they say, people say that this has been written by Shankaracharya, this is been written by Shankaracharya. Those and all will be there in the that Sagara. So when you say
Yes.
Sagara, that will be having a poison also. That will be having other things also. Many things will be there in Samudra Sagara. So when he done the churning in the Bhashya Sagara, he got Shodhisi Veda, Parishuddha Vedanta he got. So from that Parishuddha Vedanta, he Sampradayavana torisi. He showed the proper Sampradaya, proper
Yes.
tradition he showed. So why, how can that be a proper Sampradaya? That is because the Sampradaya which all the Shankar Mats says is different from the Sampradaya what our Swamiji showed. So as per them, what is Sampradaya? Can you tell as per them what is a Sampradaya?
As per them, sir, the various concepts that were brought in the Sampradaya by the sub-commentators, Tikakaras, all this they considered as a part of the Sampradaya and the Siddhanta of the Upanishad Darshana, and also they think this is the same Siddhanta that has been followed by Munitraya, that is Gaudapada, Bhagavadpada, Sureshwaracharya. And
Hmm.
in the light of the sub-commentators and Tikakaras, they judge the Upanishad, the Shruti, the Smriti, and the Sampradayik Granthas like the Prasthanatraya Bhashya, the Karika, also the Vartikas. Even though they don't study Vartikas a lot, but still, in that light only they try to understand. So that is why that is corrupted, because most of the sub-commentators were influenced by other tradition.
Hmm.
The Brahma Siddhikara in Brahma Siddhi writes that there was a tradition known as Avidya Upadana Bhedavadina, which said that the material cause of the Jagat is Avidya. That idea was taken and implemented in the Panchapadika. The Panchapadika Kara has said there is Avidya, which is a Vastu, Mula Vidya. So that idea was taken from a different school, which was not at all the part of the Sampradaya. And later Sampradayins said that this is Shankara Sampradaya. So that corruption Swami has removed totally. So that is the primary difference.
Yes, actually that is not at all a Lokanugraha.
Yeah.
Not at all a Lokanugraha. So, but the
Yes.
thing is, this real Sampradaya he showed to the world. So then, just now you mentioned no about that only he is
Yeah.
telling. Hadi
Yeah.
ತಪ್ಪಿರುವ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನಗಳ ದೋಷವ ಧೈರ್ಯದಿ ಹೊರಗೆಳೆದಿ. I think you can understand Kannada also, because all the Indian languages is not different from Sanskrit.
Yes,
Even
yes.
whatever West Bengal or Hindi or Kannada. So it is very easy, no? Hadi tappiro vyakhyanangala. They have taken different path, wrong
Yes.
path. Vyakhyana has gone in the wrong hadi tappiruva, wrong path. Vyakhyanangala. So doshava dhairyadi. Dosha, that doshas, so you should have so without dhairya, some English word immediately I will not get that. What is dhairya? What a braveness, huh? No, not braveness.
No,
Huh?
steadiness.
Steadiness. You will not get that. The dhairyadi ಹೊರಗೆಳೆದೆ. So, so because at that time there many oppositions were there against Swamiji when he wrote Mula Vidyanarasa in his
Yes.
life story also he has written that. So there were many which in spite of many opposition this book at last it came. So
Yes.
now it is translated to Kannada. It got released today. That is there. So, but the thing is, he has done such a nice. Not only about the Mula Vidyanirasa, there is only one simple example. So he has written many books to show not only to show the dosha, so to show about the pure Shankara Vedanta.
Yes.
So, and then, so with that, what will happen? Bodhakaladale anubhava rupadi sadhakaranu nele nillisidi. Bodhakaladali, at the time of teaching, Bodha, at the time of teaching itself, so that sadhaka, the real sadhaka, if at all, if he is a real eligible sadhaka, so he will get the anubhava. So he will take a standpoint in the anubhava at the time of bodha, at the time of your bodha, because your bodha is there, no? It is not different from Acharya bodha. And Acharya bodha is not different from Shruti bodha. So that's why at the time of bodha itself, real sadhaka will take standpoint in his real being. And then ಜ್ಞಾನ ಭಕ್ತಿ ವೈರಾಗ್ಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದ ಮರ್ಮವ ತಿಳಿಸಲು ಸುಜನರಿಗೆ ನಾನಾ ಬಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದು ಪ್ರಕಟಿಸಿದೆ ಸದ್ಗ್ರಂಥಗಳನ್ನು ಧರೆಯೊಳಗೆ. ಜ್ಞಾನ ಭಕ್ತಿ ವೈರಾಗ್ಯ path. So to achieve gnana, bhakti is required. When you say gnana bhakti, there are many interpretations of the bhakti. Many people say
Yes.
that bhakti is different from gnana. Not at all. Bhakti is equivalent to gnana. He showed that with the help of Shruti, Smriti, Purana, he has written a book called Bhakti Chandrika. There, so Sutra also, Narada Bhakti Sutra also say
Bhakti
the
Sutra.
same thing.
Yes.
So that's why there is no difference from Gnana and Bhakti. And but there are two kind of Bhakti. One is Gauna Bhakti, another is Mukhya Bhakti. So Mukhya Bhakti is Paramartha Bhakti. So that is Bhagavan will tell that four kind of bhakti, no? Artho jignasur artharthi gnani cha bharatarshava jesham gnani nityukta eka bhakti vishishyate. Gnani bhakta. Gnani bhakta is the real bhakta. So to achieve gnani bhakta, jignasa bhakti is there. That jignasa bhakti is gavana bhakti. That's all. Other than that, gnana and bhakti are same. And vairagya marga. So without vairagya, so we can't achieve anything in the spiritual path. That's why the importance of vairagya, to tell the importance of vairagya, he has written many books, and in all his teachings, he will impress, he will highlight more on the sadhanas. So because many people will think that just by studying a Vedanta intellectually, we can be able to take a standpoint in Atman. Many people, they will self-declare that I am a Gnani. So, but they will continue their mundane life. So
Yes.
that's why Swamiji has highlighted, stressed more on the importance of sadhana. That is the speciality of the Swamiji and the Devaraya Kulkarnijis and Bhagatpada Swamiji and our Guruji. So they have followed the same kind of tradition. So forget about the Gnana. Forget about the Gnana. But you have to study of the Gnana. Without doing any kind of sadhana, we can't expect anything. We can't expect anything. But at least by doing some sadhana, that will continue. That will continue to next birth. Without doing any kind of sadhana, we can't able to achieve anything here. Okay, so you showed the margada marmava tilisari Sujana, the secrets of gnana, bhakti, vairagya. What you did, ನಾನಾ ಬಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದು ಪ್ರಕಟಿಸಿ ಸದ್ಗ್ರಂಥಗಳನ್ನು ಧರೆ ಒಳಗೆ. Many kinds of books is been written by you. Many kinds of books. So for the beginner of the Vedanta, beginner, he has written what is Vedanta. ಉಪನಿಷತ್ತುಗಳ ಮೊದಲ ಪರಿಚಯ. So then small books he has written for the beginners. Then after beginning Vedanta, after having some knowledge about the Vedanta, so then some independent works, so that we can able to understand, and by the form of stories also. Vedanta Kathavali, he has written story kind of Vedanta. And then he has written songs, Adhyatma Gitavali. In the Adhyatma Gitavali, many Vedantic concepts he has told. And for the Pandit level also, Pandit level, he has written many books. Vedanta Prakriya Pratyavigna, Parishuddha Veda, Shuddha Vedanta Prakriya Bhaskara, Sugama, Sutra Bhashya Tattvartha Vimarshini. Like that, he has written many books on Sanskrit, but most of the books available is in Kannada. So because he only mentioned in his life story that he loves Kannada language than Sanskrit. So because the Kannada language is like that. Most of the words of Sanskrit has been taken, is there in Kannada, and also the beauty of Kannada. That is different story. That is, yeah, that we can leave. But the thing is, he has written many books in Kannada. Absolutely, that will be helpful for other jignasu also, because it is getting translated. If at all, if it happens, that will be very good for all the jignasus who are in the world. So then obviously English also has written many books, not many, a few books are there. So but that will be helpful for the jignasus. But the thing is, he has not written any book on the Bhagavad Gita. That is okay, even though he was not written. So anyways, nowadays technology has improved. If you just put that into ChatGPT, you will get the translation. That is different story. So but the thing is, he has written many books for the ಜ್ಞಾನ ಭಕ್ತಿ ವೈರಾಗ್ಯ path. Okay, then ನೀನಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾಶದ ದೀವಿಗೆ ನೀಡಿದಿ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರ ಕೈಗೆ. You have given the lamp, the jyoti of Adhyatma Prakasha. Adhyatma Prakasha Karyalaya you have founded. Just imagine, the person who didn't have anything in his hand, he has found two karyalaya. One is in Bangalore, another is in Vadanarsipura. And some of the small, not the branches, their shishyas have formed. They have got. They are teaching, and they have got some kind of matas and ashramas, some in some of the places. Okay, so he has given the light of Adhyatma Prakasha. So see, so he has not given name of that place as ashrama, just like others do, but he has given the name as Adhyatma Prakasha Karyalaya. So Karyalaya, that means we all should be engaged in this Vedantic study, Vedantic work. That's why he has given the name as Karyalaya. Needidi
Yes.
Kannadigar Kaile. So in Karnataka, he has done that. But he has not left others. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಂಗ್ಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರಂಥ ರಚಿಸಿರುವೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ. So for the benefit of others, because Sanskrit is the main language now for the Vedanta. So he has written many books on the Sanskrit, which I just quoted some of the books, and also English also he has written few of the books. Then ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ಕಟ್ಟುಕಥೆಗಳ ಗ್ರಹಣದಿ ಶಂಕರ ಭಾಸ್ಕರನ ಪ್ರೌಢ ಪ್ರಕಾಶವು ಮರೆಯಾಗಿರೆನಿ ಪಠಿಸಿದಿ ಭಾಷ್ಯ ಪುರಶ್ಚರಣ. ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ಕಥೆಗಳ misinterpretation of the stories of Shankaracharya. So when you want to have some discourse on Shankaracharya, it is only about the story of Shankaracharya. So whenever you see now also in the YouTube about Shankaracharya, if you want to find, you will only get the wrong, unrelated stories of Shankaracharya. So that is Moodanambike, misunderstood concepts of Shankaracharya about his life story. ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ಕಟ್ಟುಕಥೆ, builded story. Those all are built story. Original story, very little bit of original story we can find in that Shankara Vijayas. Like birthplace, Akaladi, Kerala, that we can't deny. So some of the things where Sureshwaracharya and Shankaracharya himself might have written some of the things, we will not get more things about his life in his Prasthanatraya Bhasha, but still only some few concepts. Other than that, nothing will be there in these stories. But the people will think that is most important about the Shankaracharya. So Grahanadi Shankara Bhaskarana Prauda Prakashavu Marayagirani. So Prauda, matured Prakasha, Prauda Prakasha, matured teachings were not, so Mare. So that means it was not at all there. That Prauda Prakasha, the original teachings, was completely masked by this misinterpreted and illogical teachings. Patisiti Bhashya Purascharana. That's why what you did, so entire original Bhashya of Shankara, so you I can't mention as reinvented, because already it was invented. You gave back,
Restated.
Yeah. You restated,
Yes.
all the Bhashyas to us. So that's why ನೋಡಲು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮವೇ ಧರಿಸಿತು ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಆದಿಶಂಕರನ ವೇಷವನ. So Adishankara so has come in this form, no doubt about it. Adishankarana, the Parabrahma Swarupa is Adishankara. Okay, that Shankara has come in your form. ಆದಿಶಂಕರನ ವೇಷನ ಆಗಲೇನು ಆ ಶಂಕರನೀತರೆ ಬಂದನು ಇದೆ ನಾಡಿನ ಪುಣ್ಯ. So that's why this Bharata Bhumi is Punya Bhumi. That is because of this. Many rishis has born in this Bhumi. Forget about all the things which is happening in this world. It might be bravery, it might be politics or whatever. But we are just happy that we have taken birth in this land. So that is because this kind of punya shariras, punyatmas, rishis, santas, we can give all the name to this Swamiji. He's Santa.
Yes.
He's Rishi. He's Kavi. He was a teacher. He was a poet. He has real guru. What and all I can say? There are many things to say. Okay. That is punya of this land. Last stanza. Parabrahma Mangala Rupa Brahmagna Trigunatita. Actually speaking, we should not see you in the form of human. It is wrong. That is because you are Parabrahma Swarupa. So, see, this is the kind of bhakti we can see in his real student. So, other than Parabrahma Swarupa, nothing will come in his mind. But for us, no, we will think he born somewhere in Chikkamangaluru and he has traveled his life journey. Only those things will come in our mind. But for him, no, it is Parabrahma Swarupa. Parabrahma Sanmangala Swarupa. He is Mangala Swarupa. Shantam Shivam Advaitam Mangala Shiva Swarupa. Mangala is real Mangala Swarupa. Atma Swarupa. Brahmagna. You are Brahmagna. Trigunatita. And you have taken the form of Narana Sharirava Dharisi Krini Krupa Toridi Guru Shankara Datta. So you have taken the form of Nara. If you would have not taken the form of human, Nara, so we would have not got the Anugraha. If you were in this Brahma Swarupa, we would have not got the Anugraha. So our life would have not been fulfilled. So that's why Narara Sharirava Dharisini Krupa. So that is Krupa only. His intention to develop all the jignasu and those jignasu who has come in this path. So he has come and taken this human birth to make them understand the concept of Vedanta, travel in the path of Vedanta, ultimately take standpoint in our own self, which is all prevailing, it is already available. Toridi Guru Shankara Datta. As I mentioned, Guru Shankara Datta. Dattatreya is his Upasaka Guru. And then he is praying one thing. Karunisu Ninnaya Seva Bhagyava Dehadivu Siriha Pariyanta. So he is praying him that until his last breath, you should give me that seva bhagya. So seva means what? So what all you have done. So seva can be of many kinds. So this Guruji Devara Kulkarniji has done many seva of Swamiji. From that seva only, that is tradition, real tradition has come from this Guru Devara Kulkarni. So he also has given many speeches in Kannada, English, Telugu, Marathi, even though he has not learnt much. Actually speaking, he didn't know any English, but still Swamiji told Devara Kulkarni to teach foreigner. Some foreigners came to Bangalore Adhyatma Prakasha Karyalaya. At that time, Swamiji told, so because there were many Pandits in the Karyalaya, but still Swamiji told Devara Kulkarni to teach them. He asked him, so why you have Why you have selected me to teach those foreigners? He just told one thing, that Pandits is there now. They will start with scratch. They will tell many concepts of the Vedanta in their level, and they will forget our Anubhava. But what you will do is that, and those foreigners may not be having that much time. But what you will do, you will directly speak from the standpoint of Anubhava. From that, you will explain the Shruti and Smriti. That's why you only have to teach. And he replied, I don't know much English. For that, Swamiji told, Who told? Who told you don't know English? Your Aradhya Deva Dattatreya is there, no? He will do everything. Go, he told. Just imagine. So, what kind of Lokanagraha this Devraj Kulkarniji also has done? So that's why that has become true. Till his last breath, he has done all the seva. We can't forget that. So, but what we can do, we also has to do his seva. That's why we are here. So that's why I have also not thought that I why should I spend time with you? So since you have got that much of aspiration, I thought that it is very good to spend some time with you so that you can develop by yourself by understanding all the concepts of Vedanta. So
Right.
Dehadi Usiriha Pariyanta. So Charana Dhulikana Devarayana Binna Viduguru Sarvatma. So this is my prayer. So to your sand particle of your feet, Charana Dhuli Kana, to your feet sand particles, that is my prayer to provide me the Seva Bhagya. Binnaha, I am begging you, Binnaha Vidu Guru Sarvatma Mangala Guru Sachidanandendra. This is a very beautiful, heart-touching song which Devraj Kulkarniji has written. Like this, many songs are there. If at all, if you get chance to learn Kannada, I think you are in this path, so you will
Yes, sir.
enjoy more. That is, I thought in this special day to tell some some thoughts what we got about our Swamiji. Do you want to mention any other things?
Yes, sir. That is my primary aspiration now is to learn Kannada as soon as possible. My friend, as I told you, will help me because he knows Kannada, and that day he met you. Uh, so it is the same guy who will help me with Kannada. So as soon as possible, I will start learning probably from next month, and after I become eligible enough to read Swamiji's books, that much Kannada I learn, I'll get the original works, and I won't have to rely on the anuvadas, whosoever might have done that. So yeah, that is it. That's my point.
Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Visharishibhyo Namo Manibhyo Namo Gurubhya Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsa Shri Krishna Namastu.